Hello everyone, Jay with Mobile Home Partners here, bringing you another educational video. I wanted to show you something on one of these homes here. So, you'll hear me say a lot on a lot of my videos that, if you are trying to lock up a deal, a property, a mobile home, and you see that it has leaking issues, to try to correct that immediately. It doesn't take long for water damage to get in, the water to get into this homes and damage to occur. You start getting mold, you start getting all these issues from it. I mean, even a tarp throwing it over, you know what I mean? Just, water damage is probably one of the worst for these mobile homes. So I stress that a lot, but I wanted to show you this specific home. Beautiful single wide. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. The ideal of what everybody wants, just about. I mean, from the outside, checks out beautiful, awesome, shingle roof, etc. But let's get on the inside. I want to show you. This is exactly what happens when you don't care for it and you just let water continue to come in and damage. Let me put my phone down. No steps. Safety first. So I'm going to show you this side first because I want you to see. I mean, look at the home even in the good areas. Good walls, flooring good. There's a lot of soft spots in here though, even back here where there's no water damage from the top. Just bouncy. You start feeling that bouncy, that's no good. I don't know if you can see that dip, but it's very soft right here, so there's obviously damage into it. But then you get into the first bedroom again. Look at it. I mean, this is a very nice home. It's a 2000 model, and right away you got mold, damaged mold right there. No good, which can be replaced. I mean, something like that, you replace the sheetrock, replace the insulation behind it, and you're okay. But fixing those damages. Now this one here is from the inside. There's none on this side, so obviously it's from behind that toilet, behind that sink. Somewhere there's a leak, and obviously that happened. Got a hole right here at random, which is weird because there's no water damage. So I wonder if that was just maliciously done. I'm not sure, but stressed the carpet in here. And I mean, again, look at this room. Very tempting to want to rehab this. Obviously water damage at one point here. Looks like it was fixed, corrected. Could have done a little better job than that, but got fixed. That's the biggest thing. Stop water from coming in. That is the biggest thing you can do. But when I get to the other side, pure disappointment. So here we come. Kitchen still. Love the vinyl. Could be stretched. Looks good. But as you can see, where it started leaking from the roof, I mean, that is a puddle of water that you're seeing right there. Mold. If you're sensitive to mold, you have health issues, I suggest that when you go into one of these homes and you see this kind of mold, stay out of it. It is not worth your health, the risk of getting in there. So this mold is not healthy to be in here. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna go out. Look at that. I mean, just everywhere on this backside. Again, look at this. Careful when you're walking with these floors as well. Don't just run into a mobile home you've never been into, where even if it looks sturdy, you can find yourself under the home real quick if you're not careful. Look at this. I mean, just, man, rough. This room is the worst one of all. Obviously it has some damage, and it could have been a tree, maybe fell on it at one point, again, but it was not cared for. Look at this, just damage. All this is insulation that should be in there. You can see light through there. That's not what you want to be seeing. There you go. This side. And this side, same way. Very unfortunate, because this is a beautiful home right here. It's a 2000 model. It's a 3-bedroom. It's a 2-bath. Look at this. Insulation. All this is insulation. Into the bathroom and continues. I want to take a guess that's what happened. A tree fell on it, but again, that happens. That's just part of it. Most of these mobile homes are many times located under a tree of some sort. If it falls, it falls. That's part of it. You just have to repair it, fix it. But when you allow just constant water to come in, this didn't happen yesterday. This has been sitting here for a while, just like this. And every time it rains, I'm not even going to try to step over there. Not happening. Get into the closet, same way. I mean, all this pure mold. Might as well paint this wall black. There it is. don't see any light, but don't need it, right? I mean, it's obvious. If you are trying to lock up a deal and it has any type of water damage, I mean, from one day to the next, that home can go from bad to worse if you allow water to come in. This home, I wouldn't even bother with it at this time. I really wouldn't, because by the time you replace all this here, you kill all this mold, all this insulation, all these walls, these ceilings, these floors. As beautiful as it is, I don't want any part of it. It is too costly. You involve mold of health issues you can run into. Just, it's a shame. These are my ideal homes. If I can choose one home, I mean, I'll pick this over a double wide. Yes, any day. These are the best selling homes you can get. Look at that. I mean, beautiful home. So, very hot, by the way. I'm still located near Savannah, and it is hot over here. Oof. 95 to be exact. So, sweating a little bit, but yes. So, call me 770-855-1298. Email me jgarcia@mobilehomepartner.com. We have a lot of handyman specials, as I mentioned on other videos. You know, that's something that I'm working on. I got a lot more students. I like to feed these type of deals to my students first, but you know, there's plenty to go around. So that's one thing that I'm working on now. Just getting a bunch of these, and of course helping the mobile home park owners. You know, this park here, I was called directly from the owner and basically come check out my park, check out my units. I've viewed 30 so far. There's a lot of empty pads as well, so that's another approach from me to him. You know, we'll get in, we'll get started, we'll bring investors, we'll bring students. Let's start rehabbing these first. But I mean, something like here, I mean, let's put another one right here, minimum. Technically it's 2 pads. There's no pad here, but that's a section 4. You can see the utilities in the back already pre-set up, so there is no excuse. And there's quite a bit of those as well. You can see on this side, same situation. This park is set up rather nicely, better than most that I've seen. It's in aisles, which is very neat, very organized, I guess if you can say. I like it. And in one of these aisles, it was literally, I think, like 3 homes that were on that entire aisle. So too many empty pads. That needs to change. You know, as a mobile home park owner, you're obviously maximizing your profits when you have a mobile home that is being rented out and or paying lot rent. So that one has to go. I did not go in that one. This one has so much mold. I went in, made it to probably a third into the living room, and came right back out. Not happening. I do care about my health, so, and I suggest you do the same. If you walk into a mobile home that is so strong in mold, get out of it. Get you a face mask, get you something, protect yourself, health first. There's another lot. It's worth doing. But if a home has so much mold that is that strong and that much damage, odds are you probably should just leave it alone. That's one that needs to be demolished. If I could list one that needs to go, needs to be demolished, I would say those that have so much mold you can't even think right when you're in it. Let's not. J1 Mobile Home Partners here. Thank you for watching.